I'm in Jerez and I'm testing the new 765 from Triumph, the Moto 2 engine with Silema brakes, all-in suspensions and new electronics, more powerful, more agile. Everything looks beautiful on the spec sheet. Today I'll be riding this beauty on street. Next thing, tomorrow morning I'll be here on track riding it. Can't wait to do it. So let's see what's this bike all about. With the triple on the twisties! Man, this engine pulls like insane. It's like it wants to rip your hands off when you roll it. A lovely ride on the Triumph, twisties and everything. Man, I have to say that this bike is so improved compared to the previous model. I love it because now it has some attitude. The engine pulls a lot better. You have lower gearing and everything feels a lot nicer. It's quite important to have these things because Triumph is trying now to market this machine as a race bike and also as a roadster. This is an important move because if you buy the RS, you can put clip-ons, take the handlebars off, and then put a fairing and you have a race bike. Otherwise, if you don't want to, if you just want to attend track days from time to time, you can get used to those handlebars, which are wider than the ones on the R. And yeah, you can go riding. You have that all-in rear, fully adjustable front suspension, quick shifter as standard, and lots of goodies in regards of electronics that will keep you safe and sound while riding on track. So the performance should be increased and it should be close to any other 600cc machine that you get on the market. We had a day of riding on road and another day of riding on track. So I have to answer the question for you guys and for myself. Is it worth buying the 2023 model instead of the previous? Is it worth the RS or the R? What should you choose? So let's break it down because it's very important. Let's start with the street part because I have to say we went like more than 200 kilometers yesterday on twisties, secondary roads, bumpier roads. And let's start with the ergonomy because you have this handlebar, beautiful mounted over here, those foot pegs which give you an ergonomy which is quite nice. When I stand on the bike, I will show it to you. It's not like I'm on a race bike because everybody will judge it as a race bike without the front fairing and without the clip-ons. The leg room is quite enough. You have enough leverage left and right in order to go in between cars. The mirrors are subject to discussions because although this new engine doesn't vibe that much, you cannot see what's happening behind you because they are always shivering a bit. But who cares? You have to ride it. You have to take it as it is. And if you go like normal speeds, 50, 60 kilometers an hour in the city or otherwise 100 kilometers an hour on the highway, you won't have any problems. At higher speeds, higher revs, they will start shivering. While the handlebar, it's fitted quite snug and you get it along with this nice foot position. You also get a nice braking system from Brembo with a Brembo Master Cylinder adjustable lever, which I find quite premium on the RS, and also those Silema calipers that offer you a lot of juice when you squeeze the brake. It's coming off with a lot of initial bite, so this is a thing that you will need while riding on track. Let's talk about the engine because this engine, it's revised. It has a different cylinder head inspired by the one in Moto 2. What I have to say, now it has a lot more character. Good job, Triumph. This is a thing that the previous model kind of lacked, in my opinion. Right now it feels more alive, more punchier. The gearbox is a bit shorter and the gearing is different. So I would put it as a race bike, but when it comes to the position and the handlebars, it's a roadster. Yeah, you will have so much fun with this machine. You can pull wheelies, you can go on track, you can go out on twisties and ride it very fast, because yeah, the potential is there. 130 HP with close to 190 kilograms. You get this adjustable suspension on the RS, you get the Showa, a big piston which is fully adjustable, and compression, rebound, and also the tension of the spring. All is on the rear, which does a good job. It's a shorter shock on the rear, it's an all-ins, and it does a superb job on track. Plush, very plush on the road. I went on bumpier roads, as I said before, and it felt quite good. I have to say it's super comfortable, but the R, it's even more comfortable, maybe because of the rear feels it's a bit longer and it feels even plusher. What I like, it's that on the RS they gave you all the premium stuff that you can get from Triumph. You have this nice 5-inch TFT over here. You get the all-in shock, the Stylema brakes, and even a more aggressive angle of the fork. It's a shorter bike, so it will change direction a bit faster. This RS, it's kind of a race bike dressed up as a roadster. Meanwhile, the R, it's the bike that you can buy in regards of daily use. I think that one, it's a better choice because the price is lower. It's close to 2,000 euros in between the R and RS. So in my opinion, to sum it up, overall the Triumph guys did a very nice job with this bike. I would love to ride it some more on track. I had like 3 sessions so far. Times are improving and it's quite nice because it's not scary. Although 130 HP, I'm used to super bikes, so this one feels like a training bike, like a machine that I would buy when I will quit racing. So far it's super fun, and I have to say the styling, it's quite nice. Overall, Triumph did a very good job with this bike. And I have to mention the Pirellis, the SC V3 Pirellis, the Super Corsas, quite nice, quite nice. They offer lots of grip. When you use them on track, you are like on slicks. So this combo altogether, you will get it for 13,500 euros in Eastern Europe. And yeah, if you are into track days and doing stupid stuff from time to time, wheeling, stopping, and becoming a street fighter-ish rider, then the RS is your answer. If you want a bike that will do anything that you want, the R is your bike to buy for daily use and for a track day or two a year. The main difference that I felt, it's that okay, as a main difference, for the RS you get the electronics with the track mode. Instead of that, on the R you don't get the track mode, so that's a pity. I would put also the track mode on the R version, and the dash, it's missing on the R. It's the normal dash, the small one, just like the one on the Trident. You have to cut some costs in order to get that bike closer to 11,000 euros, the price that Triumph want to get for that machine. In regards of electronics, you get all the bells and whistles, 6-axis IMU, cornering ABS, which it's off when you get to the track mode on the RS. Otherwise, I would say you get the riding modes, you get this ride-by-wire throttle, which is quite nice to have while riding on track. Your ankle won't get that sour. I was pleased with all the things that Triumph got over here. I'm used to the menu because I've tested lots of new bikes from Triumphs, and I have to say, in regards of extra electronics, you can get the heated grip, the cruise control optionally, and the connectivity dash that you're not getting as a standard. As a standard, from now on, you get quick shifter up and down on the R and the RS. Many optionals in regards of luggage stuff, and I think there are around 50 pieces of optional parts that you can add up on these bikes. Let's face it, Triumph did a very good job and I'm pleased with it. I had so much fun riding this bike. It will be hard to judge it right now because the competition is pretty harsh. The price is dictating the movement of the market right now, and I have to admit it that this is a quite good package for the price. It's a bang for the buck right now. In the R version, I would say they will be quite seen in the traffic. The bikes will be available starting with February or March this year, so we will have to test it some more, put it against the competition, and we will see which one is the best. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. See you in our next episode.